You might think that just being shy is a part of who you are, but with the right mindset, you can break your shyness with a little bit of effort and understanding. So think about it. When you're with your friends and family, you're probably not shy, right? You feel safe and comfortable around them, and you can express yourself any way you want to. But if we put you in a group of strangers, you can feel that anxiety overwhelm you, and you get paralyzed in the social situation. Well, what you're probably feeling when you get paralyzed is a thing that is known as the spotlight effect. To get this point across, I want you to try and remember the last 3 people you have seen fall over or make a fool of themselves in public. You probably can't remember it, right? So imagine you fall over in that public situation. They probably don't remember it either. We are so focused on ourselves on a day-to-day basis, we forget any minor failure that we see other humans do. Because we're all human, we all have our moments of awkwardness, we all have our minor failures, but we just move on. The main reason people get shy is the fact that they think others are judging them. But this is just not the case. We are scared of other people looking down on us. But in reality, nobody is really bothered by our minor failures. Nobody really remembers you being late to class, or running late for a meeting, or tripping over the stairs, or whatever it might be, because all of our fears and stresses are more important than the minor failure of another. And I know what you're saying, Ben, I do understand the spotlight effect, but it still doesn't change the fact that I'm shy. Well, I'm going to give you 2 steps that I think will really help you improve your confidence and get over this social anxiety. Step 1. I want you to go into a public place and just people watch. I want you to pick out a few people around and put yourself in their shoes. What are they stressed about? What's going on in their day-to-day life? What are their fears? And just really try and focus down on what they're thinking about in that current moment. It's probably not you. It's probably not somebody else. A lot of people are thinking about themselves. It's just fact that we spend the most time with ourselves, so it makes more sense for us to think about our own stresses and our own fears. So when you really internalize this, you'll realize that everybody is just way too focused on themselves to ever judge every little mistake you make. And I take a lot of joy in that, because it means we can be awkward, we can fail, and nobody is going to hold that to us in the long run. So when you've internalized this, you'll realize that you don't really have to be anxious about people's judgment. But this is only the first step. For step 2, I'm going to challenge you to talk to a random stranger once a day for 30 days. It doesn't have to be anything extreme. It can literally just be a hello or ask for directions. But if you're feeling brave in the later days, you can start a conversation with somebody, maybe while you're waiting in line in a coffee shop. And this is a really good tool to start breaking out of your shell and starting to have a bit more confidence in social settings. Because after a while, you'll realize that 99% of people are actually really friendly and they'll want to have a conversation with you. But if you can keep doing this consistently, it will make that fear go away and you'll be able to talk to a lot more people and hopefully form great relationships out of it and have an even better life. Please tell me how your 30-day challenge goes. I'd really like to know your stories, if you've broken your shyness or if you've had some great conversations out of it. But anyway, I've been Ben, also known as MX, and live a better life.